Go listen to what Miss Peta says. Listen to what she says. Go listen to what Miss Peta says. Listen to what she says.
Hello everybody, it's Peta here from Future Visioning. Thank you so much for coming by and having a look at my video this Sunday. I hope it's something that you're really going to get something out of. Now, as you know, if you've been following the videos, that I have been working on forgiveness. You know that I've had a few little things that's happened and I have really wanted to apply myself this time instead of going down the same old track of being angry with people and you know, just having all that stuff in your head that you have. I wanted to really change that because I really feel this year I want to be clear. I want all those things out of my head. I don't need that rubbish in my head. So as you know, I have been working on this whole concept of compassion, forgiveness, beauty from within. Now this week I finally got my forgiveness word done, my compilation word. I got it done on Wednesday and I did it in the afternoon after I finished work. Now it took me a little bit to get it right because as I was cutting out the words and putting them all in place on the paper, at times I couldn't quite read the word and I'd look at it and think, well, that looks very strange, and I couldn't quite see the word forgiveness. So I had to get it into a position and get the little letters into a position where I could actually read the word forgiveness. Now the best thing I found as I was doing this, that my subconscious had already started going into this mode of, you know, putting this word together for me and bringing it out into something that was concrete and then pushing it out into the universe. Now, I really am a firm believer in this anyway, but I feel like I'm discovering how to manifest my dreams, because the moment I decided I was going to make the word, the moment I started making the word, the moment I finished the word and put it on my board, things started changing within me. So what started changing was a beautiful peace came over me, and I didn't have any thoughts in my head about what I had to do. I didn't have any thoughts about how I had to forgive these people or who they were even. It was like it started melting away. And I think this is because this was my intention, that when I got this word onto my board, I got it into physical reality, and then immediately it started doing its magic. Really, I can honestly say that. And I think that if you guys, all I can say to you is if you're having trouble with anything, if you know, that encompasses one word that you think that you want to change, make a compilation word and put it on your board. Because what's happening, it's coming from your thoughts, which is not reality. As we know, our thoughts are just movements. Our thoughts are not real things, just like our emotions. Our emotions are not permanent. They come and they go. And that's why if you're feeling something, you can always think, well, it's not going to be like this forever, because it's not, because our emotions aren't permanent. It's the same with our thoughts. And it's those obsessive thoughts that we just get stuck on all the time. Now, what we can do is take that thought from our mind, bring it into reality, stick it on the board, and then let it do its work. But you have to have some intention behind it. So my intention was to have forgiveness. The moment I got it on the board, I can tell you honestly, I had so much peace. I haven't even thought about those people again. And even I even said to John, I haven't even spoken about those people. It was just, it's miraculous. I just don't know how it works, but I do know how it works, but it's just miraculous how it does. So this is my board this week, and as you can see, my forgiveness word up here. I don't know if you can see it, but there's my forgiveness word up here, and it really came together really well. I got some good colour in there, and I think the colour really makes a difference as well. That you're dealing with colour, you're dealing with, jumbled words that jumble up things. Now, the reason why I'm saying that is that, when you look at a word and you look at it and go, oh, that's not spelt right. You just know it's not spelt right when you look at it. But what I'm thinking is happening here is our subconscious is really breaks it down and really brings it out in a very different way, that we get to look at the word from a different angle. And I really think that that's why it does the work that it does when you make up these words. I really am going to I'm going to push more into it, and I'm going to be talking more about it. And I really encourage you guys to really hear what I'm saying, because if you're having trouble, just go ahead and make a word. It could be weight loss. As you're cutting out those little letters to put in, what happens is that your mind starts focusing on what those words mean. And then they start bringing up all these feelings come up about, well, okay, what does weight loss mean to me? How am I going to achieve this? All of these things truly do start happening. So I really encourage you to do this, and I'm going to talk about it. So if you get bored with it, I suggest you don't watch the video, because it's going to be about compilation words, because I really feel like I've found something with it. So this week, I'm really proud of myself that I've got this far with it, and I'm really proud of myself that this act of forgiveness wasn't even hard. I didn't even have to think about it. It just happened. And that's where I'm at with it, truly. It just happened. I didn't have to think about it. I didn't have to talk about it. I didn't have to process it. It all just happened because I brought it out from my thoughts, brought it into reality, and my intention was that, just for it to happen. And I truly believe that's why it did. Okay, well, I hope that's really helped you today, and I hope that you really do start looking at this quite seriously, because you can manifest your dreams. And I have been so pleased with it. I love my board. I love it because I have just learned so much about it. I can't even believe, I've learned so much about my board and how things have been happening. Even my prosperity, as just putting that on the board, even that has lifted. Welcome change. Beauty comes from within. Delay gratification. This was the one that was very important to me, because I didn't delay gratification. I'd do all the good things first, and then, go and do all the things like the dishes and stuff like that, and then decided not to do them. So that's sort of like, that's really been helping me. So I'm really, really impressed with my future visioning board, and I really hope that you guys are keeping it out in front of you, and I hope that you're doing it as well. Okay, now last week's card was fulfilling. I always know when enough is enough. And I think for me, what that meant for me this week was about my emotions and giving up, going over stuff all the time. And I really did get to the point where enough was enough. So I'm really pleased about that. So let's just draw another card quickly for the week, and let's see what happens this week. Okay, I'm just shuffling them up. All right, so I'm looking around, so I'm not looking at them while I'm shuffling. Oh, all right. Up. Now let's see this week what card comes up. Let me see. All right. No, wait a minute. There's one there that I touched that I think I need to. Oh, this is a nice one. Calm. Calm. How wonderful is that? My mind is tranquil. Tallow. I can't read. Oh, I allow, it says. Actually, I thought it said tallow, but it says I allow. My mind is tranquil. I allow this peace into my life. Now, wasn't I just talking about that a true peace came over me? And this is exactly what happened. My mind is tranquil. I allow this peace into my life. And really, that is just so amazing. I love it. I absolutely love this, because that is what I was talking about. And that's the affirmation. My mind is tranquil. I allow this peace into my life. And I'm going to do that this week, because, I have been so relaxed this week. I've loved it. I just love being relaxed. I hate being hectic and emotional and all that stuff. So calm. And if you want to write this down, my mind is tranquil. I allow this peace into my life. Going on my board for sure. All right, guys. Oh, wait a minute. It's falling out. How about if I put it up here? There you go. It's right up there on my Future Visioning logo. All right, guys. Well, I hope that's helped you this week. I hope that I'm really, helping you go into a few inroads on what to do and how to manifest your dreams. Please let me know if it is helping you in the comment box below. I'd love to hear about it. And hopefully you'll have a great week as well. All right. I'll see you next week for Future Visioning. Bye now.
Go listen to what Miss Peta says. Listen to what she says. Go listen to what Miss Peta says. Listen to what she says. She says.